Happy morning, students. In ninth Bioscience, today we are going to see Unit 19 Nutrition and Health. In this lesson, we are going to read what are the different classes of nutrition and also what are the deficiency diseases due to lack of this nutrition. Before entering into the topic, we go for a small introduction. That is how we get nutrition. We get nutrition through the food only. By intaking food, we can get the nutrition. In food, we are having what are the sources of food? That is through plants and animals, we are getting the food. So, this food is from plant and animal origin. Okay, let us see what are the functions of this food. That is, food provides energy to all living organisms. We all know that. If suppose we are not taking food, means our body lost energy and we feel tired, isn't it? So, food only provides energy and also it helps in growth and development of an organism. We all know that from the kid, we born as a kid and develops from stage to stage. So, our cells will grow and develop with the help of food, with the help of nutrition provided by the food, and also repair of a tissues. Repair of a tissues means if suppose any tissues are damaged, suppose any wound will occur, this wound will be cured with the help of the nutrition provided by our food. Then also some of the food act as a immune booster and it protect against diseases. So we are taking food for the following reasons. Okay, if suppose any food is contaminated, that is spoiled by microorganisms, that is the main source. If suppose any food is spoiled by microorganisms, we call it as contamination. And also some of the food is spoiled by the human itself by adding the adulterant. So these are all the two important things in which the food are spoiled. So food quality control is monitoring the quality of the food. All those things we are going to see in this lesson. Okay, through food we are getting different types of nutrients that we all know. Let us see what are the classes of nutrients which are included in the food. Nutrients are classified into the major groups. Let us see. First one, carbohydrates. Second one, proteins. Third one, fat. Fourth one, vitamin. Fifth one, minerals. And sixth one, water. These are all the main nutrients which are present in our food we are taking. All these nutrients only providing energy to the body. Okay, let us see the different class of nutrients in detail. First one, we are going to see carbohydrates. These carbohydrates are organic compound. That is, it is made up of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen atom. So, this carbohydrate is a mixture of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen atom. Carbo means carbon. It is having carbon. Hydrate means water. That is hydrogen plus oxygen combined together. So it is a mixture of carbo and hydrogen and water. So it is named as carbohydrate. That is, this most of the carbon is easily dissolved in water. So it is hydrophilic. Those elements that are dissolved in water, we call it as hydrophilic. This carbohydrate is essential nutrient. It is one of the nutrient we know that is, it is the essential nutrient. This is a chief source of energy for all living organisms. That is, even though the proteins and fats are also present, this carbohydrate is particularly a chief source of energy. It only provides a lot of energy to our body. So it is an energy giving food. We all know that it is an energy giving food. That is, all organisms use this carbohydrate as a source of energy for their body. Even some organisms, what they had a part of carbon in the body itself. So even some of the living organisms having a source of carbon in the body. Is clear, ma? Okay, next we are going to see what are the example for these carbohydrates. Glucose, sucrose, lactose, starch and cellulose. These are all some of the example for carbohydrates. These carbohydrates are classified into monosaccharides, disaccharides and polysaccharides based on the number of sugar molecule present in each group. Look at this picture. In this picture, first picture, that is monosaccharide, that is only one sugar. Okay. Then second disaccharide, how many sugars? It is having 2 sugars, isn't it? So it is called as disaccharide. Then last, it is made up of a chain-like structure, that is made up of many sugar. So it is called as what? It is called as polysaccharides. The second nutrients is proteins. Proteins are essential nutrient, isn't it? That is, we all know, that is carbohydrate. We call it as energy giving food. Here the protein is called as body building food. These proteins are building block of our body. It will provide flesh, building the body. So it is called as body building food. They are essential for, this protein is very essential for growth of a cell and also repair of the body cells and tissues. Even though we are taking carbohydrate itself alone provide energy only, but this protein will provide energy for the growth of the cells and repair of the tissues. Okay, then this protein are mainly made up of amino acids. Okay, clear? I already told you that protein is made up of amino acid. Okay, that is, look at this picture, that is, the arrow mark shows these are single amino acids. Each and every that is color circle, that is called as amino acids. Okay, these amino acids joined together. These amino acids, it's like a bead which are joined together. On the right hand side, it is some chain like structures, that amino acids join together to form a chain like structure. We call it as protein. So protein is made up of many amino acids. Now this amino acids is of 2 types, essential amino acid and non-essential amino acid, in which essential amino acids cannot be synthesized by our body. Okay, it can be taken through our food only. Only the non-essential amino acids are synthesized by the body itself. Okay, totally there are 9 essential amino acids. Let us see one by one. First one, histidine. Second one, isoleucine. Third one, leucine. Fourth one, lysine. Fifth one, methionine. Sixth one, phenylalanine. Seventh one, threonine. Eighth one, tryptophan. Ninth one, valine. These are all 9 essential amino acids which are taken through only our food. Okay, these are all the essential amino acids. These amino acids combine together to form a structure that is called as protein, isn't it? That is, all these amino acids join together to form a chain like structure that we call it as protein. Okay, all these amino acids are the small bead like structures which are present in the protein. Next nutrient is fat. We all know that fat provide a lot of energy to us. Fat is rich in milk, cheese, butter, oil. All this contains fat. That is, this fat is mainly involved in maintaining the shell structure. Okay, and also metabolic function. That is, we all know that plant and animal cell, it is made up of, plants and animal cell has definite shape. This shape is maintained by the fat only. Then metabolic function, that is breakdown of food component into energy, is done by the fat only. Okay, then next, in protein we had seen that is essential amino acids and non-essential amino acid, isn't it? Like that in fat also, this fat is made up of fatty acids. Here also essential fatty acids cannot be synthesized in the body. We all know that in protein this essential amino acid is not synthesized by the body. Like that here in fat also, this essential fatty acid is not synthesized by the body. So this essential fatty acid, how we can get this essential fatty acid? Only through the food. That is, through the diet we are taking food. No, through the food we are getting these essential fatty acids. This fatty acids particularly in human nutrition is omega fatty acids, that we are taking omega fatty acids. And fourth nutrient is vitamins. Vitamins are also an important nutrients required in a very minute quantity. That is, very small quantity of vitamin is very important for performing the normal physiological function and biochemical function. Physiological function means activity of all the internal organs, that is working of internal organs. And for biochemical function means secretion of enzymes during digestion and release of hormones. All these biochemical functions, they are in need of vitamins. So vitamins are essential, and it is required in a very minute quantity. A little quantity is needed. We all know that vitamins are of classified into two types. What are they? That is fat soluble vitamins and water soluble vitamins. Fat soluble vitamins, we all know that that is A, D, E and K. That is vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E and vitamin K are fat soluble vitamins. And water soluble vitamins, water soluble vitamins are vitamin B1, B2, B3, B6, B12 and vitamin C. All these are present in this picture. That is, there are totally 12 vitamins. That is, both fat soluble and water soluble vitamins are given in this picture. Okay, the next one of the important vitamin is vitamin D. That is, human skin can synthesize this particular vitamin. The body make vitamin D when it is exposed to ultraviolet rays from the sun. That if suppose we are walking on the sun, means that is the sun rays falls on the skin. This rays convert and produce vitamin D, especially early morning time when the sun rays falls on the skin. That is, dehydrocholesterol is converted into vitamin D. Our skin having this cholesterol which is converted into vitamin D. So hence this vitamin is called as sunshine vitamin. Okay, understood clearly? That is which is called as sunshine vitamin. That is, vitamin D is called as sunshine vitamin. This vitamin D also improves bone strength and also helps in absorption of calcium. That is from the food we are eating. The last nutrient is minerals. Minerals are inorganic substances which are also essential for the body to perform various biological functions. So minerals are also needed in very minute quantity. So they are also need to perform the normal functioning of the body. These minerals are also very important. For example, we are having minerals in the body itself. That is the constituent of teeth, bone, tissue, blood, muscle and nerve cells. These are all having some of the minerals. That is, teeth having calcium which will be deposited. Then bones also having calcium. These are all minerals which are also present in the body itself. That is, these minerals are classified into macro minerals and micro minerals. The name itself, we know, macro minerals. Macro minerals means that is, these minerals are required by the human in a large amount. So we have to take these minerals in a large quantity. For example, the macro minerals are calcium, phosphorus, potassium, sodium and magnesium. These are all called as macro minerals. Why? Because these minerals are required in a large quantity. So it is called as macro minerals. Then next one, what is it? Micro minerals. That is, this micro minerals, even the name itself we know, that is, micro means very trace amount. Okay, so it will be required in very little amount. For example, sulfur, iron, chlorine, cobalt, copper, zinc, magnesium, molybdenum, iodine and selenium. These are all micro minerals which requires very little quantity for our body. Up to this, the nutrients which are required for our body, that is, class of nutrients, will be over. Thank you, students.